to No Scripts Required. No Scripts Required. A podcast with real conversations, zero rehearsals, and absolutely no scripts. And now, here are your hosts.
Oh, did we lose you, Dustin? I think I lost him. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of No Scripts Required. Yeah, there he is. He must have clicked the wrong button again. There he is. What'd you do?
No, the only thing my screen showed was that it couldn't load anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And
for some reason, it's saying that my connection is unstable.
Well, we know you're unstable, so.
Well, and I'm freaking 6 feet away from my Wi-Fi router.
That does, that I've had that problem before where it says when I'm watching something like on my Plex server and it says terrible bad connection or something, and I'm like, the Plex server is right there. I'm pointing. It's like you said, like 6 feet away from the server. I'm like, I don't understand. It just gets all congested, and I don't even try to even think about that anymore. But anyway. Yeah. Anyway, tonight, as you can see, it's just the two of us. This reminds me of some like way back when, like what, 2007?
Probably,
2006,
yeah.
Something like that. Back in the old Mike and Not Mike days.
The old Mike and Not Mike, the start of it all.
I know you and I and was Steve? Yeah, Steve were the ones that kind of got this whole thing rolling here, and it was all like, oops, I didn't mean to click Minecraft. There we go. It's all like we did like a MySpace show for a little while, and then I think you guys got really busy with shit, and that's when we started. That's when the Escape Show was born, and then that kind of ran its course for about 10-12 years. You came back with the Awesome Factory,
yeah,
and then
that was some good times.
There was some good times. There was, but
we'd all get fired from our jobs now if shows from the Awesome Factory
we would be canceled. We would have to like leave the country or move somewhere where it was like the backwoods and nobody had internet or something for some of the stuff that we did and stuff that we said back then.
The malt liquor taste test.
Oh God, we did didn't we have that one segment where we had our one friend? Was that on the Escape Show? We had the segment Ask a Black Guy. We had our friend Willie come on, and we would ask him like questions, and he would answer them, and he'd be like, "Man, why am I asking?" And it was all like, so if we asked these questions now, it would have been very we would be dubbed. We would lose our jobs. We'd be in a lot of shit.
Somebody out there would try and shit can us.
Yes, and it would not. It was bad. I mean, the stuff that we did back then, but that was a good 15. 16 years
but
ago.
it was funny.
I know.
And it was fun. Like, that's the thing now is like people are getting fired and canceled and all this stuff for shit that it's a joke.
They get offended over nothing nowadays.
And the one thing that we always did though was, and if we were making a joke about people, we included them.
Yes.
And they were the ones that thought it was the funniest.
Well, half the stuff we did with Willie, it was his idea. And and we would say, he'd like, no, you got to say this, you got to say that, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, all right, I'll say it. Like we did like, oh yeah, I don't even want to get into some of the skits we did, but the malt liquor taste test, there's a picture floating around. I just saw that. It was the three of us, Ryan, who, when did he pass away? How many years ago? It's been a few years, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a few now.
Yeah, Ryan, the three of us were
passed away back during COVID.
So at least 5 years he's been gone. Great dude. Great dude. You went to high school with him, if I'm mistaken, right?
Yeah, he was my best friend since 6th grade.
Yeah. There's a picture of the three of us. I'll see if I can find it. The three of us drinking those malt liquor things. I'll see if I can find it and I can share it in here. I just came across it too, and it was because your wife actually asked me if I had pictures from our old wrestling days. And I looked and I said, well, I found a couple. Yes, we did backyard wrestling. found it.
Realistically, it was more of an excuse for us to get together and drink, and
Yes, it was not
we
wrestling.
never took any of it seriously like a lot of people do, but
No,
and like some people within our group did. But
there were some that had a little higher aspirations to think that we were actually going to they were going to be discovered. No,
no, nobody was getting discovered. We were getting drunk. That was all it was.
Most of the people were we're just like, all right, I'll show up there. There's going to be beer, right? Yep. All right, cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll be there.
We used them as excuses to throw parties.
That was pretty much it. Now I can't
All
find
the
those
bitches in the pool.
all the bitches in the pool. Look at them titties. You got them titties. Talking about Steve. Look at them titties. Actually, if you haven't seen him in a while, Steve's looks like he's lost a couple 100 pounds.
Good for him.
Ozempic. Yeah. Well, good for him. I'm glad he's
whatever works.
Looking, absolutely. I can't find those pictures. That picture now. I have to dig. I'm looking through all my old photos. It's on here somewhere. Is it in this album? Nope. Just random pillow buddy pictures and a signed Brooke Jacoby baseball card in that one. I don't.
I'm sitting in a meeting this week when you said my wife reached out looking for these pictures. I'm sitting in a freaking meeting and my wife sends me this.
Yeah, those I actually have. I can get those like right now. The ones that she sent, the old one, and then Jim actually sent one to me, sent one to us of me and him, way back when. I wish I could find that picture of the three of us.
We were all skinny.
And that's exactly what I said to your wife. I said, we look how much. She's like, how young you guys were, such babies. I go, and we were skinny, and she goes, weren't we all? But yeah, I can't find that picture. I found the picture of me and Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Well, that's a picture you always got to keep readily available.
Yeah, I can share that one if people really want to see the famous J Love picture. There it is. So I can load it here. No, come on. There it is. Talk about baby face right there. That was 25 years ago. Yeah, it was my cousin's wedding. And you could tell it's an actual picture of an actual photo. Like a developed photo. Because you can see the line right there, from her neck up to my neck there. There's that line, the crease in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the classic Jennifer Love Hewitt photo. I can't find those pictures. I'll have to keep digging because we have a lot of video stuff tonight to do. Rev has a lot to do since it's REVTOBER and it's going to be our last day of REVTOBER because we're taking next week off since it's Halloween. Rev's got a lot of stuff. He's done a lot of Rev Respectives. He's done some One Smell, One Poos. We've got your favorite cooking lady, Elaine Carroll. I got a bunch more of her videos to watch.
That woman is absolutely insane.
I found some really good ones too. And then we've got since it's Halloween, it's scary movie season. We're going to talk about some of the best horror movies that we've seen. Some horror movies, scary movies, whatever you want to say. We've got lists of. Some are listed like the top grossing, some of the all-time best. You found a good list of, you found an article that you and I haven't even looked at yet.
No, I just saw the title of it and figured this would be good. And I don't even know how many it was. I don't know if it was like a top 10 or whatever, but it was movies that actually made the audience sick.
Yeah, we'll go through that one together and we'll see if we can find. It's
probably a bunch of those weird Asian horror movies, but
I looked at the first couple and they're not, but they're older, and a couple of them I kind of glanced at, scrolling real quick through them, and I'm like, "What do you mean made you sick? What makes you sick about this?" But I didn't.
Well, I know that the older ones, it was a lot of it was just the sheer shock value, like Psycho made
right.
I look at Psycho now and I'm like, this is nothing, just tame.
Well, yeah, it was black and white.
Back in the day, though, that would make the audience sick.
Yeah. Oh God, there's a picture of you here. I'm looking at you holding a whole bunch of like panties, like not panties, like of tampons and stuff. You remember this picture? It's from my this one.
Oh, that was the
That was our by our we had like a
what was it, the
wedding
bridal
party.
wedding shower
It was
scavenger hunt.
that's what it was. It was the scavenger hunt. And it was like, yeah, you guys had to find. I forget what you guys were looking at. This picture is like classic poise, poise pads.
Needless to say, I found them.
Yes, you did. I was like, yeah, that was God, that was 2017, that was 2018 because I got married in 2018. And now I'm free.
Free at last, free at
Free at
last.
last. Yeah, the weird the good thing is, she and I get along just fine. Actually, we get along better now. So it's very amicable, if I can say that word correctly. Yeah, we still chat and still like joke around about stuff. So it's all good. I am determined to find that picture of you, me, and Ryan before the night is out. So I will find that damn thing. I just got to scroll through all these pictures. I knew it wasn't hard to find though. That's the thing. Oh, I know where I found it. I'm digging through mine.
I'm trying to look through your Facebook photos, but you post a shit ton of photos.
Yeah, I know. No, you know where I found it? It was on Ryan's page. And he doesn't have nearly as many. It was near the bottom. That's where I remember seeing it. If I don't go past it, because he only has a couple hundred like photos. I could have swore this is where I saw it. It was on his page. As I'm looking through his page right now to see if I can find this thing. A lot of pictures of his family, and I will find it though. This is where I saw it. It was on his page. I know it was. But now I can't. Now I don't see it. Albums, no, Ryan's photos, because he didn't unless he might have posted it. Because I think he actually liked that picture because it was God damn it. This is great radio, TV, whatever you want to call this, streaming here.
Yeah.
Me scroll. You can't even see what I'm looking.
Watch me looking through old photos.
Well, you can't. And the thing is, you can't even see what I'm looking at.
See what I'm looking at.
Right. There's a picture of Ryan.
I think Ryan might have had more memes than Jesse.
Is that possible? Well, then there's this photo. If you want to explain this one, I think you can.
Yeah, that was drunk in the dog pound that was Monday Night Football. He has the number 10 shaved into his chest because Brady Quinn was our starting quarterback. We were playing the Baltimore Ravens on Monday Night Football, and between the two of us, we probably went through an entire bottle of Jack Daniels before we even got into the stadium. That was because that's me over on the right, obviously, and that was Ryan's old boss and our family friend Ed there to his left. Well, to his right, my left.
Yeah.
And, we had taken that was actually Ed's son Al, his first tailgating experience.
Oh no.
Well, and so he was, I don't know, maybe 14, something like that, 13, 14. And he's sitting there and he's like, well, when are we going to go in? I'm hungry. I'm like, dude, you're in a freaking Browns tailgate.
There's
He's
food.
Like, yeah, but nobody's selling food. I'm like, you don't need someone to sell food. Go make friends.
Yeah, you walk around, you talk, and they just say, hey, grab a burger, grab a hot dog.
Then he comes back like 15 minutes later and he's double fisting like a cheeseburger and a bratwurst. And he's like, football games are the best. As we're playing like Flip Cup with a bunch of random people just getting absolutely annihilated before football.
And did Ryan shave that number 10 in his chest before the game, or was it before you guys went in?
Oh no, he was 100% sober when he decided. That was right before we left for the game. He decided that he was going to shave that into his chest.
That doesn't
Because
surprise
that's
me.
the type of shit Ryan would do.
And yes, and it was always funny. And rest in peace, man. We miss you down here, but it
Yeah.
would would have been fitting to have him back with us doing this stuff tonight, especially on the night tonight. Well, he is. Oops.
Oh,
He was.
he would have loved to have done these shows.
Yeah, there he is. He's back in with us in spirit. I still can't find that damn picture. I will find it. Whether it is in my, I know it's on my Facebook page, but I have, like you said, I have way too many freaking photos. Even if you look at the ones that I'm tagged in, I don't even think.
As I'm sitting here just scrolling through Ryan's pictures, I now see a picture of him where he just shaved a giant T.
Yes,
into his
I've
chest.
seen that one too. I was going to ask what that one was about, but I'm like, I don't even want to know. There's that other one where it looks like it's like he's looking at a tree and it looks like a penis coming out of the tree.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that picture now.
Yeah.
Well, that was because Ed owns a, well, I don't know if he still does, but Ed owned a tree service and Ryan worked for him.
Yeah. Was that what was it?
And now I see one where he shaved a bikini into his chest.
That was Sweat Brothers, wasn't it? Was that
Yeah.
Sweat Brothers? Sweat Brothers. What was their slogan? They sponsored our softball team one year, and I can't remember what their
I don't remember what
their
it was.
slogan was. It was I don't know. It was pretty. It was funny if I remember, something with wood. I can't remember what it was, but it was really good. I'm looking through my photos again. I will find that fucking picture.
Bitch. I made it all the way to the end of his, and I cannot find.
I know I saw that. Is it on yours? Maybe I looked somewhere.
I don't think so.
I mean, if you were tagged in it, that's the only way it would be there. See, I'm looking through mine. I'm still like, I'm not even close to that. I'm like maybe like 3-4 years ago now. In my photos, a lot of pictures of like my kid and little league now, and here's some random old pictures of my ex-wife's family that I had scanned in and tagged her. And I'm not. I was gonna like, should I delete all these? I'm like, not really. I'm still friends with all her and all her family on Facebook. I'm still Facebook friends with all of them, and there's no animosity. And now I'm getting to our AEW pictures and stuff here. And there's my brother.
Which picture are we trying to find?
It's a picture of all three of us with the malt liquor. There's a picture of all three of us. Looks like we're all drinking the malt liquor. We're all standing there. I think you're wearing your Ohio State jersey. I think, I don't remember. When you see it, you'll know what picture it is. It's you, me, and Ryan, and we're drinking those the malt liquor bottles.
There was a picture of me in Ryan's garage where he smacked me in the nuts with something.
Was it post nut shot?
Yeah, I'm like upside down on the ground in pain.
And he's probably laughing at you. And there's pictures of my old dog.
There's Ryan riding his friend Rob. Oh, here was a St. Patrick's picture of me, Ryan, and Beth. Me and Beth are looking forward at the camera. Ryan is looking at Beth's chest. Hold on, let me see if I can. I don't know if I can share this. Let me see.
You should be able to share the screen, or you should be able to just download it and then just upload it to the studio and share it like I did with those other ones. Well, I'm scrolling through all these pictures now we are getting closer because my kid's getting younger.
Yeah, there we go.
That almost looks like that picture was staged like that, but knowing him, it probably wasn't.
It wasn't. It wasn't. He was pretty drunk.
I know I'm getting old. I'm getting closer because my kid's getting younger in these pictures. Oh man! All right, I will find this picture now. Now that it's like we've talked about it for so long, we probably should do something else while I look through it here. So, do we want to hear? You want to hear from Rev now, or do you want to critique some Link?
Absolutely.
All right, we'll do some Rev here. I will play the longer of the Rev One Smell One Poos. This one we've had for a while now, probably a good month. Rev says he'll shave anything in his chest. All right. Yeah, I love Rev. All right, here's Rev with his City Barbecue, one smell, one poo. And so this will give me a chance to find that picture.
One smell, one poo. Smell, one poo here. We're at Mission Barbecue's co-sister. It's called City Barbecue. We're at City Barbecue in Avon. Near Dick's here at Avon. I got the you get a piece of bread, cornbread. Here's the brisket. I got the different sauces. So I'm going to go hot. Just, sorry. Yeah. Not hot. It's good. Very tasty. Very chewy. Give that a good rating here. Here's the ribs. Nice and tender. Juicy with the original sauce. Can't talk and chew. And I'll get a taste of the pork beans. Wow. Everything's excellent here, but 8.9. It's a little bit less than the other barbecue place. But not bad. I mean, they give you more food, a little bit less in price. But one smell, one poo gives it 8.7. Have one smell, one poo. See you next week.
And there it is. One smell, one poo. City Barbecue. I've never eaten there.
I've had it. It's not bad. I just stumbled across a video of us when we were playing Destiny.
Oh, no. Well,
and the characters dancing.
Oh, I remember that. We were like doing a dance-off.
Yeah.
I still haven't found that picture. I'm still not far enough down. But my kid is probably like 3 years old now.
Found a picture of me, you, and Boopus.
Do we really need to see that?
No.
the Boopinator.
All right, I am back to Connor being born, so I should.
So now it's a race to see who can find this picture. As I know we're both tagged in it, and we both have seen this picture multiple times. And now my kid's 3 years old. There are his 3-year-old pictures. So
here's me, you, Prince, Rican at your wedding.
Oh, now we're in 2018. So, yeah. Nope. We're still at the Highland Christmas party here. All right, let's do another Rev video. How's that?
Yeah.
And I don't know. And this is another. Well, here. We forgot to do the celebration because it's REVTOBER.
In my average home, but why do I always feel like I'm in the twilight zone? And I always feel like somebody's watching me.
All right, so here's one smell, one poo. I don't know where he's at on this one. Oh, you find a good picture?
I love scrolling through some of these because you find some of the random ass stuff
I know. I love doing that too.
I've found a video of a protest where one person's holding up a sign that says "Trust Christ and be saved by the Holy Bible," and the next person standing next to him is in a Deadpool costume
Kneel
with a sign that says
Zod.
"Kneel before Zod."
I love that one. That's something I would do. If I'd known that, I would have taken. We should have done that on those No Kings protests. We would have taken a sign that says "Kneel before Zod" and just gone out there and stood. I'd have done that. I'd have dressed up as a banana or something, or as Rev. I don't know. Well, here's another one of Rev's one smell, one poos. I have no idea where he's at on this one.
One smell, one poo here at Celebines Lebanese restaurant. after a doctor's appointment and after Cincinnati Bengals won against the Pittsburgh Steelers with our old quarterback, Joe Flacco. So this is for him. And they got steak and salad, so I'm going to have a salad and steak. Tell you how it tastes. Not bad. It's got oil and vinegar. And the dipping sauce. Good steak. Texas Roadhouse open too. Which is next to the cable company on Loring Road. This might be my last review. So 7.3 for you. Smelling the poo.
I have no idea where he was at on that. Rev, you could chime in and tell us where you were.
Well, and why would this be his last review?
Well, he says that multiple times, and because he gets the trolls are like really coming at him, I guess.
Don't let him win.
That's what I keep telling him, but he needs to fight him. And did you see the public service announcement from Rev?
I think so.
Okay, because I was going to play it again if you hadn't.
Oh,
it is
go ahead and play it.
This is a public service announcement from the Rev Report. Food addiction is the number one addiction in the world other than drugs. If you eat too much
they're not back yet.
and you drink too much pop, you're addicted.
I don't know how far
to the
back
number
I
one
want to
drug.
go here.
FYI.
Oh, wait.
Don't
Trying to get
shave
some
off
health.
your eyebrows.
Dude, I couldn't even see it. It wouldn't play in my...
Really? Did you hear it?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Huh, you're having some major connection problems.
No, it's done it to me before. So if we go to a break, I'll actually close it and restart the browser, and usually that seems to fix it.
All right, well, why don't we do that then? We'll take a earlier break here. We'll play let's play a song by the Trolls, and then you can go ahead and do that. Do you have a preference? We've played a lot of Dicks on My Truck recently. Here, we'll play Food and Fat.
There we go.
We'll play that.
That's a good one.
Go ahead and close out your browser, reconnect, and we'll take care of. We'll be right back. How's that?
All right.
All right, we'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Boopies and cake, best friends in the game. Food and fat, where they find their fame. Streaming all day, playing video games. Then off they go to where food claims. Food and fat, their favorite place. Burgers and fries, a smile on their face. Milkshakes and donuts, a sweet embrace. Lupus and cake in a tasty race. Laughter and chatter in the air. Chicken wings and pizza, they just don't care. Food and fat, always a win. With every bite, a joyful grin. Food and fat, their favorite place. Tacos and nachos, a delicious space. Ice cream and cookies, a sugary grace. Lupus and cake, setting the pace. Calories don't count in this wonderland. Food and fat, where bellies expand. Lupus and cake, hand in hand, eating their fill in this food land. Food and fat, their favorite sight. Pancakes and waffles, morning and night. Cheesecake calories don't count in this wonderland. Food and fat, where bellies expand. Bupis and cake, hand in hand, eating their fill in this food land. Food and fat, their favorite side. Pancakes and waffles, morning and night. Cheesecake and pie.
Turn around, look at what you see in her face, the mirror of your dream. Make believe our memories.
All right, we're back.
Yeah.
Nothing like some never-ending story. Although I noticed whenever we try to sing along with it, and the videos were like behind. Whatever.
Sometimes you just can't catch up with Austin.
No, cannot. All right. You know what? I went through all my my pictures, and the picture is that picture I'm looking for is not there, but there is another picture of just me from that night. So I don't remember where I found that damn picture. And here's the picture of me from that night. It's the same. Where'd it go? Okay, it's not there now. Why isn't it showing up? It's a JPEG. Does it not like JPEGs? Oh, I know why. I clicked video clip. God, I'm really off tonight. Man, it's one of those days. Damn, open.
It
Come
is
on.
just that kind of night.
There. With the Cobra right front and center.
Yeah, with a Magnum there, and
Magnum and a Cobra and a Colt 45. That's from that night. I don't know what happened to the picture with all three of us in it.
dude, I remember one time we had, like me, Ryan, and some other people, we had gone up to Windsor, Canada for New Year's.
Oh.
Well, because we were all 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
So we went to the Great White North so we could legally drink. And there was someone there, and we were just chugging beers. And they were like, "Oh, I bet you I've got one you can't chug." Yeah, me already being drunk. Fuck you, bring it. Gives me a tall draft of Cobra. They actually had that stuff on draft. And, never back down from a challenge.
Right.
I freaking shotgunned that thing. And it was just a night killer. It was absolutely horrible.
That's
But I have never seen anywhere that has malt liquor on draft.
No, only in Canada.
Only
I can't.
in Canada.
There's always that stuff that that liquor that you can't, you drink it. You have one night where you just drink way too much. Mine is some Mad Dog 2020. I drank 3 bottles of it. I bought 4 bottles because it was super cheap. Remember how cheap that shit was? This is in like
It still is.
94, 95-ish. And I'm not gonna look fat anymore. And I chugged one like right before we were going out. I drank this entire bottle. Like I chugged this thing. Didn't even, when you drink that at first, it doesn't do anything to you. So
no, that's a creeper.
Yeah. Well, on our walk to the bar, I drank another one. I put it in like I carried it in the paper bag. We were walking through campus and I'm drinking it. So we were getting closer to the bar. The bar was just down the street from the campus. It was probably 10-minute walk. So we're all walking and we're in, everybody's drinking. So we get down there and I throw the, I'm done with the bottle. So I've drank 2 now, entire bottles of Mad Dog. We go to the bar and this, I think it was a Thursday night or a Tuesday night. They had $2 pitchers and shots were $3. So we bought
Yeah,
pitchers
you're
and we
talking
did.
way back.
Oh, this is
$3
90.
shot.
This is like 1994. So we finished that. So on our walk back, we get back to the apartment we were going to, and I drank another Mad Dog 2020. So we're going, through the night, and so we're heading out. We're walking back to our dorm, and I remember I didn't have a roommate at the time. My roommate originally was supposed to be a guy from Korea, but he never showed up. So I had the room to myself. Well, I'm walking back, and the guy, one of the guys on my floor, was a year older than me. He's like, "Yeah, well, I'll take your keys, so we make sure you get back okay." Knowing full well their plan was to get, I get to the room, and when I pass out, they were going to come and draw all over my face. So we get back to the dorm, and I lay down, and I pass out. About an hour later, I hear the jingling of the keys at the door. I heard this. I woke up and I looked, and I'm like, "Hey!" And they're like, "Oh!" And there were like 3 of them. I knew what they were going to do. And then they knew they couldn't get me, so they left my keys in there. Well, anyway, so the next morning and the next day, I spent the entire time in the bathroom just throwing up. It felt like I got run over by a bus. It was the most.
Yeah, that is the aftermath of Mad Dog.
Oh my God. I couldn't even smell food. It made me sick. Like I tried to drink some ginger ale or Gatorade, and it made me want to throw up. I was like, oh, and I still had a whole bottle of it. I bought 4 bottles because back then you could buy 4 bottles for like $8 or something, or something like that, or 4 for $10 or something like that. So I was like, oh, so yeah, Mad Dog. That's my drink.
Mad Dog is nobody's drink.
Well, no, it's not my
It's
drink
good
like
drink.
that. It's my drink as in I will never. I can't. It's my, like you said with the malt liquor. Yeah, no, there's that one. Yeah, I didn't all look all happy and stuff. All right, so here we go with let's get into our Elaine Carroll. We're gonna go with some of her new. Let's try this one. Got some potatoes on the Blackstone and butter.
A lot of butter.
Now she's gonna. Well, she had to speed it up because remember last time with the cookie dough she couldn't push down on it. Gourmet nacho, not really cheese. That looks disgusting. That looks like what was coming out of my ass when I drank that Mad Dog. Now that also looked like it came out of my ass from that Mad Dog. I think we had Taco Bell that night too.
All right, we've got our ground beef
And a bag of onions.
Smashed potatoes, along with our nacho cheese sauce. We just laid some butter down here on our hababichi. We did pre-cook our potatoes so they would smash easier. But these are going to be real tasty.
And why would you buy? She buys a bag of onions.
Coming in with my Hidden Valley Ranch. You could use ranch seasoning if you prefer, but I really like to just
that came out of my ass too. Then
ranch right on top. Look how delicious and easy that is.
There's
Perfect on
nothing
potatoes.
delicious and easy about this. What the fuck? So each potato gets their own can of Rotel.
That's ridiculous.
I hope.
Alrighty, now that we've got some Rotel around each one of our potatoes, I'm just going to come in with a little drizzle of buffalo.
Make sure you cover the
We are
cans.
adding all the yummy things we like, but of course you can totally just
Not do this.
to your liking, whatever flavors you prefer. We're using that nacho cheese, some ranch, some buffalo sauce. All right, we're just coming in with a little bit of cheese.
I like how she's spreading the cheese on top of the cans.
I like the Monterey Jack, but of course use whatever your preference is. Like I said, this is totally customizable. Chicken would be great on this. We're using ground beef today.
Nothing would be great on this.
But this is such a fun,
No,
amazing,
actually,
easy, delicious game day.
I've done
flavor.
like, you get like the little
All right,
Yukon
we're just
Gold
going to add a little bit of crumbled bacon
and smash those
Now,
like
I did
on
want to say we salted
on a
and
cast
seasoned our
iron skillet.
potatoes
Like,
Yeah.
those
before
are
when we
good.
were pre-baking them. Just a little
She's
bit of
just
olive oil,
going
salt, and pepper.
Way
But this is all
beyond
going to add
anything
such a
that's
good
necessary.
flavor.
Why is she
Alrighty,
leaving
I'm
the
just closing my
cans
lid
on
on
the
my
grill?
Hababichi here. I'm going to let this just heat up, let everything get nice and warm for about 5 minutes, then we'll be ready to eat. Alrighty. We've just been letting this heat up for about 5 minutes.
Why would you leave the
I'm just gonna
cans like
pull
that?
out
And look, nothing's coming out of those.
my
That came out of my
beautiful
ass, too.
Rotel cans now.
The cans have got to be
Perfect.
like super hot and everything. I hope you burn your hand. Look at. Oh. Oh.
Can't have baked potatoes without a little bit of
Well,
fresh chives.
Pick some grass from her
Gonna
yard.
cut these right over.
Cut it right on in there.
Delicious. You can also use green onion if that's your preference.
Fresh chives.
Yummy, yummy, yummy,
Oh,
y'all.
she-
This is the perfect
Make sure you get the dirt over there
game
too. Look, she's got
day
dirt hanging off it.
super meal. So quick and easy to make. Your family will absolutely love this. Who doesn't love a baked potato? Totally
This is not a baked
customizable.
potato.
Only thing left to do is to grab one of these bad
A
boys.
whole can of Rotel on your
Look at
serving.
that. Oh my gosh. That looks amazing.
No, it doesn't.
No,
All that cheese. Oh, yes.
looks horrible.
Y'all,
Looks
we
like
love a
like
baked
shit on a
potato.
plate.
Cost efficient, easy.
Cost efficient.
Great way
Cost
to feed a group
Shit, you just
So
dropped
fun.
$48
You can
worth
make
of
these
shit
totally-
on there.
Right.
to your liking and your guests. But y'all,
I'm gonna-
you gotta try this.
Let's see you swallow it this time. And you put it in your mouth and then you just leave it there. Let's see, you're gonna swallow it?
Mmm,
No?
mmm,
No?
mmm, 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 mmm. So good. You gotta try it.
She's not swallowing it though.
No. She has to be doing it on purpose.
Well, at this point, I'd hope so. I mean,
Either that or shame on her husband for not correcting her.
her husband. I think her husband's filming,
Oh, that's why I'm saying, like,
or I think her husband
like
is. The,
could you in good conscience let your wife look like that big of an ass?
no, I mean,
No.
he probably is the one that.
It's
I
gotta
think
be staged.
he has to make a bunch of money, and he just lets her do this. Instead of having to work, this is what she does, and she makes money off of her. It's like, because she has over 1.2 million like subscribers on Facebook alone.
Like, it's always
And-
the stupid stuff.
Well, most of the comments you read on there are just they're just they're just making fun of her. And the only reason I found her is because of that chef reactions guy who's done a ton of her videos. And that's the only reason I found her. But yeah. Okay. You ready for another one? This will be a shorter one, and then we can do and then we can dive into some of these scary movies, I guess. Here we go.
Scarier than Little Miss
I always
Hababichi.
make this to impress all my guests. Start with some popcorn kernels right on top of your hababichi. Now use your favorite oil. I'm trying avocado.
Avocado
And
oil.
now grab this Dano's Outlaw Butter Dust Seasoning. Only available online, but it makes everything super tasty. Toss it with your hababichi flippers and put it into an even layer. Close the lid for 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes, it looks
Why?
like this. That butter dust seasoning makes popcorn even better. I like to put it on my steaks and veggies too. You gotta try it.
You just made 2 bags worth of popcorn and used 2 whole jugs of seasoning.
You know, as soon as you eat one of those kernels, you're gonna have to drink like a gallon of water because it's gonna be so fucking salty.
Yeah.
And how much of
Dude,
that popcorn?
I've got popcorn seasoning here that are like, I don't know, they're like a third the size of those bottles that she
Yeah.
just dumped on it. And like I've had them for probably almost a year and they're still like half full.
Right, because you don't put that much on there. But look, and how much of that popcorn is all over the floor on the ground out there right now? Even the dog ran away. Remember the dog was laying back there in the back when she started this? The dog ran away. He's like, I don't want anything to do with this shit.
Well, and who cooks popcorn with avocado oil?
On her Hababichi with her flippers.
On her Hababichi.
With her flippers. Oh, yeah. I just.
I had a headache to start the show. It's worse.
Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna give you another headache, but it's not on the Hababichi. It's canned potatoes. Wait till you see what she does with this. I watched this.
That's 3 sticks of melted butter into my
3
6-pound
sticks.
can of potatoes.
Three
Now I'm
sticks.
coming in with some sharp cheddar cheese, and we're gonna put about
Put it in the
a
microwave?
cup and a half of sharp cheddar cheese.
It wouldn't surprise me.
there.
Watch her
Now I've
microwave
got my
explode.
real bacon bits.
But she's got a cut on her
and I am
finger,
just putting
probably
those
from her
into my
Hababichi.
can. Just grab this.
Oh, you
little
should have left
thingy
it in
out
there
here.
for flavor.
We're coming in with our Daisy sour cream.
Now some sour cream before you cook it.
I'm just gonna squirt a dollop of Daisy on top.
It's not a dollop.
Ranch seasoning. We're just gonna put a good amount of ranch seasoning in there, probably about 3 tablespoons.
Make sure you
And
add
now
some
I'm
salt.
coming in
That's
with
3
my heavy
tablespoons?
whipping cream.
That's
And
like a
I
half.
am
That's
just
like a
gonna start
cup.
pouring this whipping cream
And whipping cream.
around the edges so it starts getting down into those potatoes.
Then why didn't you put this in a bowl?
This
instead
is looking
of-
really
Well,
good.
if you're starting
Making
with
a
whipping
super
cream that
easy
you want to
side
get down
dish.
into the potatoes,
It's
why
gonna
didn't you
be
put
really
that
yummy.
in
Your
first?
family's gonna love it.
Or use a bowl.
And now I've got my immersion blender. I'm gonna start by pressing this
Hope it
down.
splatters all over
And then I'm
her.
gonna turn this on. And I'm just gonna start blending all of this together, mashing up those potatoes. They are already soft in the can.
Yeah, they're disgusting. They
And now that we've made a trough in the middle, it's gonna be easier to blend all of this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How's that working for you?
Listen to the noise it's making. My ass sounded like
That also sounded like your ass after
Yeah,
all
it
that Madden about 2020.
Yes,
Oh,
it
look at
did.
that. We're just
All
going to have
right,
to
now
cut getting
that
it
we've
back.
got this all blended up, what I'm gonna do now,
Take the
I'm just
wrapper
gonna
off.
remove the label off of my can.
Oh, you should have left it on and put it in the oven. That'd have been great.
And now I'm gonna bake this at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes.
Not on your
All
Hababichi.
right, everybody, I just had this in my oven at 350 for about 30 minutes. Look at that gorgeous crust on top. Oh my God, we got
Gorgeous.
those bacon bits in there. You know what would do with a little bit of this is cheese. This is gonna be like a loaded baked potato.
No,
And this is
it's
so
not.
fun. You can do this when you're camping. You
No, you-
can,
why
you
wouldn't
know,
you
put
use
it
real
straight onto the
potatoes?
campfire on the coals.
I'll say you just take a potato,
Oh,
wrap it
only
in
thing
foil,
left to
and
do is
literally
to
throw
give
it in the
this
fire.
Yes.
Beautiful potato dish to taste. Oh my God, I'm so
That looks just.
excited.
No, it's canned potatoes,
I smell
I
that
hope you
bacon.
burn yourself.
and it's probably like so salty.
Mm.
Swallow it. Let's see you swallow it.
This
Oh,
is
she actually
so
swallowed it.
good.
No, she didn't.
Y'all, you gotta try it.
She did. She actually swallowed a spoonful. We could just do a whole show of her.
You know what, though? In the grand scheme of things, this might be the least ridiculous.
It is. I really think so far, this is like one of the least.
Because essentially what she almost did was just made like twice baked potatoes
Yeah,
without
canned.
the first bake
with canned potatoes.
and used crappy canned potatoes.
Right.
I
Yeah.
think Rev should do his own cooking show now.
I would love that. Rev, we need to have you make some of these videos on. We'll get you a Hababichi. Jesse will get you a Hababichi. Trust me, this guy approves.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Let me share screen and we will do that. Can't make it any bigger. So here's the article you found. The horror movies that made the audiences physically sick. Kind of like me with my mad dog. So we're going to go through this and look. So here's your first movie from 1932. Now I did not watch this movie called Freaks.
I have no idea what that is. Never heard of it.
Yeah, it says after the success of Dracula in 1931, director Todd Browning was granted leeway to pursue a passion project of his. Now it was controversial. I'm trying to read through this here. Freak shows. Browning made the feature film Freaks in 1932, which starred a cast of real circus employees. So there you go, who were featured in the institution's notorious freak shows. So I guess you got like, I don't know, they look pretty normal to me. Audiences were unready for a mainstream melodrama about the lives of circus show performers. So back in 1930, I guess that would make sense.
Okay, I can see it.
We jump to 1958 with Macabre.
See, now this I've heard of. I've never seen, but I've heard of this.
It was, I think it was P.T. Barnum, wasn't it? Yeah, Castle, perhaps the greatest American showman since P.T. Barnum. Okay, so it's William Castle is the one who did this. Macabre is, according to, let's see, there was a real possibility you might die of fright. So maybe that's what it was. So people thought this back in the 50s, if by watching a movie, it'll scare you to death.
Yeah.
Here we go with The Exorcist in 1973. I have seen this movie, and this is the one movie that has turned me off of, a lot of horror movies because it scared the shit out of me.
This one was probably one of my first like true horror movies.
Yes.
I remember we watched this for the first time. We were on a family vacation and we were in a cabin down in like Hocking Hills, I believe. And my younger brother got too scared and we had to actually turn it off halfway through. Well, my younger brother also, and I don't know if he still does, but he used to sleepwalk.
Oh.
So we had watched The Exorcist, and then he went to bed because after we shut it off, so then we finished it. And in the middle of the night, he was actually sleepwalking around the balcony because the place had a big wraparound balcony.
Yeah.
He was sleepwalking around the balcony in the middle of the night. So I don't know if it was the movie that scared me or
that.
Or the fact that I woke up at like 3:00 in the morning to see my brother just like aimlessly wandering around the balcony in the middle of the night. But I thought that was a great movie.
Yes, for the time it was, and they did a remake of it. Was it? Oh no, they didn't.
Well, they did another Exorcist.
Yeah,
recently.
That's what it was. Yeah, but it wasn't
It wasn't a remake because it's a completely different story. But
yeah,
it wasn't bad.
I didn't watch it because this turned me off. From movies.
Oh, see, movies. I love horror movies.
I like some.
I don't find any of them like. I've had, and you'll like once we get to like my favorite scary movies.
Yeah,
a lot of them. It's not the fact that they're like super scary, but they're disturbing.
Right, and to me that's what makes a movie, one of these kind of movies better when they're more disturbing than scary. Because a lot of the like the Freddy Kruegers and the Michael Myers and the Jasons, that's kind of like hokey. I mean, the first ones in the series, maybe the second in the series are
yeah. But once you get to like 14, 15,
right? Jason in Space,
but see, like I was never a big fan of like the jump scare horror movies,
right?
I mean, for starters, because I don't know if it was just the way I watched movies. Like I always knew they were coming. They never got me to jump.
Well, they're not. They're
But
now.
like
They're
even
like
now, like I
noticeable.
take the kids to haunted houses, and I laugh.
Yeah.
They're funny to me.
Yes. I laugh at watching other people get scared. I think to me
I
that's
think that's what it is. Is
yeah.
that I love watching other people get scared.
Yeah.
That's the entertaining part to me.
Yeah. Here's the Blair Witch Project from '99. I saw this in theaters, and I think the reason it made anybody sick was because of the way it was filmed. More
I
so
think
than
that was a big part of it. But I think
yeah.
with this one, the way that they marketed it
Yes.
and the lack of actual information about any of it, like they marketed it as this lost footage about these kids that had gone out into the woods.
Yep.
And they doubled down, tripled down. There was probably a lot of people that went out and watched this in the movie theaters thinking that
It was real.
this wasn't a Hollywood production.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the budget was only about $500,000, and it grossed over 250 million because, like you said, the hype of the marketing. The only other movie that I say comes close to how they marketed it was Cloverfield, with how they marketed the movie leading up to it. With
Yeah.
they tried to market that as a lost footage thing as well, but and the way they marketed it, it was like you didn't know what it was. But I remember seeing this
Well,
in theaters.
that's one of the great things about true like horror scary movies. Like you go through like Cloverfield, you go through like this entire movie
Mhm.
and you never actually see anything.
No, until the Cloverfield, the very end, you see
Yeah.
the monster. In this, you really never see other than like shadows and things that move in the back. And then when the camera, when with the very end, when he was it the girl that went downstairs or the guy that went down there and was standing there, she was just standing there facing the corner, and then all of a sudden she like screamed and the camera drops, and then that's how
Yeah.
it pretty much fades out. Yeah, I think I agree
Well,
with
and that
this.
was one of the other things that kind of made it so cool was even at that, like you were like, you thought you knew what happened,
Right.
but they never said anything. They never showed anything. Like they did that entire movie, and then the ending was completely left to your imagination.
Right. And then they made the second one and ruined the entire series. But
Yeah, but I mean, you had to expect them to. I mean, when something
makes
had
that kind of money.
well of a reception, you know they're going to try and exploit it.
Right. And I remember I went and saw the second one in the theaters and I was like, oh, this sucks. Here's Irreversible from 2002. I never saw this movie. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Oh, it was a Kansas
That was like a
a
small
can-
budget indie film.
Yeah. I never saw this one either. Saw 3. See, I stopped watching Saw after the second one, so I never watched this one. But I have heard that this one is more gruesome and gory, and I'm not a big
That
fan of
one was. I think this might have been the last Saw film I saw.
What are they
and
like 11 or 12 now?
There's something like that. I know I've got to go back and watch them because I really did like the creativity.
Yeah, the premise was good. I like the premise behind it, but it just got
The
kind of
the story is what kind of lost me on it.
yeah.
It was like how long are they going to play out this guy? But the concepts, like the devices and what they came like. The part I think about Saw that actually more got me wasn't actually watching the movies or the story in the movie. It was the fact that there are people out there that thought that shit up.
I know.
That's actually the part. Like a lot of like you look at stuff in the '60s and you're like, oh, these people are freaking. They're clearly high as hell, and
Oh yeah,
you
they're
could
on
tell, like,
drugs.
those are drug-induced movies. Like this one,
Yep. No.
what made somebody to come up with some of those devices? Like
Is
that's
there
fucking twisted.
they arrest somebody and that they didn't tell you they actually did these murders and they used them? I don't
Yeah.
know. Taxidermia. I've never.
That's got to be some
it-
European
it's a
movie.
Hungarian movie.
Yeah, I was just saying,
Plenty
I've
of
never
dark and
heard of
gross
that.
moments to choose from. Blah blah. Looks like it's just one of those. You must kill people and turn them into I think the Antichrist from 2009.
That one wasn't bad. I've seen that one.
I've never
It
even
wasn't
heard of this
bad.
one. First part.
I don't really
it's
see.
a trilogy.
I didn't know it was a trilogy.
Yeah, it's first part of what has become called the Depression trilogy. Includes the 2011 Melancholia and the 2013's Nymphomaniac. Sounds like a movie Jesse would watch.
See, and I've heard of that one. I didn't hear of the first one.
Yeah, I heard of Nymphomaniac, but not the other two.
Yeah, and I've seen this one. It was a long time ago, but
Yeah, 16
I don't really see why it would have made people sick.
Antichrist is about a wife and a husband who recently lost their young child to an unfortunate accident while they are having intercourse in the shower. The sadness and mourning for the following events leads to a retreat to a remote cabin in the woods. Scary as anything in the Evil Dead movies. I don't know about that. So basically, so it maybe makes them physically ill because of certain acts. Let's see. There's a close up of a particular that. Well, they don't say what it is, but all right. I have seen this one, 127 Hours, about that hiker who gets trapped in those rocks, and I think he cuts off his arm or his leg to get out in Utah. It's a true story based on it. James Franco was really good in this.
Yeah, but the only reason that it was the cutting off the arm that would be the thing that made somebody sick. Like that wasn't. I don't think that would be a horror movie.
No, it's just I would agree with that. The VHS. This is from 2012. There's a whole series of these.
I was going to say I've never seen any of these, and I need to watch them because I've heard they're actually really good.
They just released another one, like last week. I forget what it's called, but I've heard good things about this too. But it's just not my kind of movie. Maybe one of these days I just will. So it looks like it would be like a movie you'd see in the 80s, like think about in the 80s and 90s, not like today. So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
There's The Walk. Again, I think the only one. This is the true story about the guy who did the walk between the World Trade Center on the high wire, and the movie.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt in this one.
Yeah. Yes. It's Philippe Piet is the guy who did it. The true story. Now, what they don't tell you is he actually had a harness. It wasn't unharnessed when he did this. But the only reason it would make you sick is people who are scared of heights.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember it happened in 1974, so been a long time. The movie Raw from 2016. I don't know if I've heard of this. Oh, I have heard of this one.
It sounds familiar, but I don't.
It said it inspired calls to the paramedics. What? Raw and her latest film. I don't even know what this is. Raw, true to the title, features a lot of chewing on uncooked meat and several notable sequences. Human meat that's still alive. So apparently, it's like cannibalism stuff. Well, I guess I could see how that could make people sick. Let's see, Antrium, the deadliest film ever made. So it's like it's a mockumentary. Just by looking at that, it's a Canadian mockumentary. And it's only one that claims it'll kill you right in the title. Let's see. I actually might have to see this one. I might have to see if we can add this one to Plex. I want to see this one.
Yeah, go ahead and add that one because now I want to see it.
Yes, I will. The Perfection. I never heard of this one. Twisted psychological drama about an ongoing secret web of sexual abuse. Oh, here we go. So that's probably why.
Yeah.
Lizzie begins to freak out. There are both bugs under her skin. Panics on the bus. Begins vomiting maggots. Okay, I could see that why. Titiane or Titane.
Never
One of
heard
the
of this one.
one of the best films of 2021, a psychosexual nightmare of libido, trauma, and shifting gender identities. Probably why I didn't.
You lost me.
Yes, me too. The Terrifier 2 just came out a couple
I
years ago.
love the Terrifier movies.
I do know about them, but I never have not watched this one. And the Terrifier 3.
I have not seen Terrifier 3 yet.
That guy's creepy looking.
He is.
Kind of. I don't know if I like. What do you think scarier, him or the creeper from Jeepers Creepers?
Oh, the Creeper.
The Creepers, yeah. The Substance from came out last year. That's the last one on the list. Substance is one of the best films of 2024. Demi Moore is in. That's what I thought that was.
I've heard about this one, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, it makes two of us. I think I have it on Plex too.
Yeah. No, honestly, I think my favorite out of probably that entire list are those Terrifier movies.
Yeah, I've only probably seen like a couple of them. I'm still.
Well, what
I wanna
makes them
see this one.
great is they kind of have like a throwback feel to the old school horror movies,
Yeah.
like the 80s and 90s horror movies.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of them are like a lot of it's way over the top, but that's kind of the point.
Well, yeah, and I'm okay with those. I mean, if you're going to do something and you know it's going to be corny, just then do it all the way and make it corny. All right, so this I found interesting. This is a Wikipedia article about the highest grossing horror films. Surprisingly, It is the number one at $704 million. The one just came out back about 8 years ago.
I can see that.
The Sixth Sense, would you consider that a horror movie?
No, not even a
But
little bit.
I know. That's number 2.
I
Am
mean,
Legend.
I guess if you're going horror suspense,
Yeah, maybe that's what they go.
maybe.
Yeah. I Am Legend, I guess because there's zombie-ish type of creatures in there, and it
Yeah.
did have its moments. I read the book, and the book was so much better than the movie, but I thought the movie was okay.
Yeah.
World War Z, zombies that can run really fast. It turned me off there. I was tired. I'm so sick of the zombie craze. Jaws was number 5. Which,
See, but I think that if the zombie stuff is done correctly, like I want to see the 28 years later.
oh yeah, if they do it right, because I thought
they did it like 28 days later, 28 weeks later were great. And I
Mhm.
completely forgot about them because I think when you posted in the group, you were like, give like a top 5. And I'm like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't do top 5. And I didn't even include those. And those movies are amazingly well done.
yeah. Out of these top 5, I've seen 3 of them, 4, because I've seen It. Well,
Well, I'm trying to read here because it's a smaller.
It chapter. I'll
Let
say.
me enlarge this screen here, full screen.
Yeah.
All right, It. Yeah, I've seen that. Sixth Sense, I Am Legend, World War Z, Jaws,
Jaws is
Conjuring: Last Rites. I actually just took the girls to see that.
That's actually number 6, and that just came out, didn't it?
Well, dude, but it's almost not even fair because ticket prices now are through the roof.
Oh yeah, yeah. It chapter 2.
Yeah, I mean, Beetlejuice is.
I haven't even watched that one.
Top 10. Like, come on.
The Exorcist at number 9, and Signs. I hated Signs. I'm sorry.
You know, I wanted to. Here's the problem
ending,
with M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
All his movies are aliens.
Well, not only that, it's all of his movies are potentially so good. And then he ruins them with the twist ending.
Right, and it's always aliens.
Well, except for the one, what was the one called? The Town, or
it was aliens.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was aliens. It was just the fact that they like fenced in the town and everybody thought it was like the 1800s. And then she jumps the fence and realizes it's modern day.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I wanted to like Signs, and then that very last end, swing away, and he starts hitting all the
Yeah.
glasses of water. It's like, dude, come on. Prometheus, Sinners. I didn't see Sinners. I've heard Sinners is really good.
Sinners was good. I liked Sinners.
The Nun.
The Nun is part of my list.
Yeah,
Not
Hannibal.
specifically The Nun, but the fact that it is part of the Conjuring movies.
Okay, because that's it. They got the Alien Romulus. I didn't see that one either.
I didn't see that one.
A Quiet Place I thought was really good. Then there's
that was good.
There's the two Conjurings, 1 and 2. Final Destination. I'm so sick of the Final Destination movies. I watched the first.
I think I am like 3 movies. I think I saw the first 2, and then
I did. After the second one, I stopped watching because they were dumb. Resident Evil, no.
I've liked some of the Resident Evil movies, but I think that's another one I'm probably like 3 or 4 behind on.
Mila Jovovich, I mean, whatever. Annabelle Creation, Annabelle, the toy puppet murdering toys thing is kind of played out for me. Chucky was my favorite.
Well, but that one.
Goonies, not Goonies.
That was, see, I think the thing, like, I didn't even really care so much about the Annabelle movie, but the way that it ties into all the other ones,
I guess so.
I liked.
We got another Resident Evil.
Five Nights at Freddy's, I liked.
I really liked Five Nights at Freddy's, but I'm more worried. I'm just trying to figure out why is Van Helsing on this list. Come on,
vampires.
I liked it, but I did not see the Quiet Place Part 2.
No, I haven't watched that either.
Like you said, Five Nights at Freddy's. I really enjoyed that movie, and I'm looking forward.
I liked it, but I'm a Matthew Lillard fan.
Oh yeah, and he's the bad guy, and then of course, I just thought the movie was really well done.
It was. Even with kind of the cheesy aspect of it, it was still just really well done.
Yeah, and I think that makes it even better.
I am curious to see the second one just to see what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, I'm definitely in to see that one. It's kind of funny because I expected that movie to suck, just like I expected the Minecraft movie to suck, and I really enjoyed both of them.
Yeah.
Split I thought was decent. Scary Movie. Why is that on this list? That's just it's a comedy. Good movie, comedy though. Silence of the Lambs. Absolutely great. Mm-hmm. I didn't watch In the Nuns. I don't know what Weapons is. I haven't seen that one.
Weapons is a new one and I don't remember the guy's name, but it's the same guy who did Barbarian. This is actually the one.
Zach Kreger.
I've been wanting to watch this, but my daughters have told me I'm not allowed to watch it until they're here.
Oh, I think it's on Plex.
It is.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Which is why it's been so hard for me not to watch it.
Oh, okay. Zach Kreger.
But Barbarians, I think, is also on Plex. Barbarians is a really they're good. They're good. This guy does a very good job.
Quiet Place Day One. I haven't watched that one either. No. Halloween. They're going from the one from 2018. Again, that's got to be from the prices. I like the Halloweens, like the first couple, and then they got stupid. There's The Village.
Yeah, that's the one.
The Village from M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Yeah.
There he is.
I want to like his movies. I just can't.
I just want to slap him. Ivy climbs over the high wall on the other side and encounters a park ranger. Okay, that's right. There's the Annabelle. There's Us. I would say Get Out. I heard Get Out is really good.
Get Out is very good. Jordan, because isn't that Jordan Peele or?
Yes. Yeah, it's that movie Him that he did, which is atrocious, by the way.
I saw a preview for it when I took the girls to see the new Conjuring movie, but
it's bad. Really bad. Don't waste your time. It's on Plex, but don't waste if you want to waste an hour or 2 hours of your time, go ahead. It's fucked up. It's basically all the NFL. You got to pretty much, they're like in some sort of a cult, and they have to do like this like really psychological like shit in order to be a good NFL quarterback. You have to do.
Well, that's the Jordan Peele side of horror
Mm.
movies. They're
Yeah,
always
yeah.
the psychological crap.
Yep, that's what it is. Where were we?
The Ring was amazing.
Oh, absolutely. The Ring movie, The Ring itself was just awesome. Just a great premise. There's the Blair Witch Project. Didn't see Dark Shadows, Alien Covenant. That might have been the last Aliens movie I watched. I did see Resident Evil Retribution. I don't know why it would be number 41. Annabelle, Constantine, Interview with a Vampire.
Constantine was great, and that's actually the one movie that Keanu Reeves wishes they would do he's written a sequel for.
Oh, has he?
Well, I saw a video. Whether or not it's true.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he said that he's got a script. Like he just needs a studio to do it. He loved that character.
Interview with a Vampire, great movie.
Yeah.
Scary Movie 3. I don't think I saw the third one. I know I watched the first two. I don't remember if I saw the third one, and I probably did. Dracula Untold, no. Smile. I've heard Smile is good too.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one, but I've heard it's good.
Bram Stoker's Dracula is a classic.
Oh, absolutely.
The others, and then Jaws 2. As long as they don't do Jaws 3D when he attacks SeaWorld.
Oh, shit. I gotta go let the dog out.
All right. We'll take a break while you do that. We'll play another Rev video or whatever, and we'll come back. So we'll take another short break, and we will be right back.
You pain. Don't go there again. Don't go to the rain. It's driving you insane. Just stay in your lane. Don't go to Lorraine. The road to Lorraine is paved with regret. It's a place you should forget. Just stay where you're set. Don't go to Lorraine just yet. It's paved with regret. It's a place you should forget. Just stay where you're set. Don't go to Lorraine just yet. Don't go to Lorraine. It's causing you strain in your heart. There's a chain. Don't go to Lorraine. Will, listen to me. Lorraine's not where you should be. Just set yourself free and let your spirit flee. Don't go to Lorraine. It's driving you insane. Just stay in your lane. Don't go to Lorraine. Willie gone, oh Willie gone. Keep away from Lorraine. Let go of the pain. Don't go there again.
Lupus is in love with DDP. He adores food, especially fat. Thinks cake is awesome. Lupus's heart beats like a drum. Valentine's Day is here. Lupus wants to make it clear. DDP, you're his shining star. Together they'll go far. You got the touch. You got the power. Yeah.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, I don't even know what to play. I saw the backdrop, but nothing, no audio.
Oh, you didn't hear nothing?
I didn't, but I don't know if it's just my browser or what.
I was playing You Got the Touch. You got the power. I found this article too. I mean, I know you had your list of your top horror movies of all time. So I thought this one was kind of interesting. Just want to get your thoughts on it. We'll go through it kind of quick. So this top 50, we don't have to spend a lot of time through these. I mean, if yours are on these lists, I'm sure they probably are. I would hope so.
Yeah,
if it's a
let me
decent
actually
article.
go back here because I can.
Yeah, you should have the there. Well, they have the two chapters of it are at number 50, chapters 1 and 2. Saw was number. See, I really like Saw, the first one.
See,
number 40.
And I thought the one you have at 50, I think those should be higher.
Yeah, I don't know. This is EmpireOnline.com. I don't know what this website
Those
is.
should definitely be higher. I think Skarsgård that played Pennywise, I thought he did a fantastic job.
He's an awesome actor.
Was it Bill Hader?
Yeah.
In this, did a phenomenal job. There's actually one that is coming out on, I think it's on HBO Max, that should be coming out next
Sunday.
week, I believe.
No, it's Sunday. It's the series Welcome to Derry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I cannot wait for that. I love.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Stephen King movies are usually something that disappoint. Like the books are amazing.
Right, I agree.
And they just don't seem to translate very well to movie.
I have one up here, The Stand.
Yeah,
one of the best books I've ever read, but movie was
the original. I mean, I thought it was creepy, but that was about it. Like I don't think the Pennywise was scary in the original.
This guy, Steven Skarsgård, is just awesome.
Yeah, this guy is
Bill Skarsgård, not Steven. Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah, he is. I mean, it's the entire damn family.
They're all great actors. Yeah, he's awesome.
But he did an awesome job.
Yeah, the original
Saw. That original Saw.
That's in my
top. That
top
was
10.
a classic. When that dude just stands up at the end. And it's like I'm sitting. I remember the first time I watched that movie. I'm seriously like going, "Are you kidding? What? Are you?"
I know it just blew. You're just like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Yeah, Carrie Yules is just awesome.
Was phenomenal.
Hellraiser number 48. I think Pinhead.
Oh, the original Hellraiser.
Yeah, Pinhead is probably one of the coolest looking villains or whatever you want, creatures, whatever.
I actually thought the newest because they just did a Hellraiser a couple years ago.
Harmack back there? Like cake.
Yeah, anyway. the newest Hellraiser that they did really wasn't bad. It was pretty good.
I didn't watch it because I watched this movie I think once or twice, and it's not one that I ever consider going to, like wanting a scary movie. I did not see Drag Me to Hell. That lady's creepy looking, though.
Yeah, that one was okay. I don't think it was great, but it was okay.
I don't know what Audition is.
No, I don't know that one.
Talk to Me. I've seen previous. I never watched this one either.
No.
The Devil Rides Out from 1968. Christopher Lee. That guy's was a master. Great actor.
Yeah, for some reason I want to say that I've seen this, but I don't remember anything about it.
I bet you my brother and sister have watched it. I've never seen it. Here's A Quiet Place, number 43. Ooh. That was a good movie.
Then again, though, I love everything with John Krasinski.
Yeah, him and his wife, or Emily Blunt, they're great in this movie. He's awesome. He is Ever since we kind of, well, I don't know if he burst on the scene, but as Jim from The Office, he's just been everything he's done. I think he's been great.
Well, because it's once he got out of The Office and he could actually kind of like stretch the type of like he wasn't just the goofball actor.
Right. He got out of that typecast, and
Yeah.
he showed that he's a great actor. Kill List. I never heard of that one.
No.
Nosferatu from 1922. This is the original.
Yeah, that was the original. That's a classic.
Oh, anything in black and white. Come on, Christopher.
Yeah.
This was before Christopher Lee. Poltergeist. Yeah.
Loved Poltergeist.
Oh, how can you
Those
not?
were great.
That's Drew Barrymore right there, isn't it?
Yes,
her?
I believe.
Yeah. Was it her? There's a little kid.
No, because she's dead.
Oh, that's right.
She got murdered.
Craig T. Nelson. That's right. I keep forgetting coaches in this.
Mm-hmm.
The Conjuring from 2013. That's the first one of those. I know you like those.
Yep, those are great.
Day of the Dead.
Well, the fact that they're real places and like the Warrens are real people and they have that museum that now Matt Rife fucking bought everything in it.
Right. Day of the Dead. This was a great movie. George Romero is just great with these things, and this is a classic. If you've never seen Day of the Dead, go out of your way to see it.
Yeah.
Dracula from 1958. This was Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing. These are some great actors there.
Oh yeah.
It Follows from 20.
That was good.
I never saw this one.
That was actually really good.
I know it was considered
that was
one of the best movies.
When that one first came out, like a lot of people were saying that this was like potentially going to be one of the scariest movies of all time.
Oh, really? I know it was considered one of the top scariest movies back then when it came out, but I never saw it. Hereditary, I never heard of that one. I know Toni Collette. I know who Toni Collette is, but Gabriel Byrne. I've never seen this one.
No, don't know that one.
Streaming on Amazon. The Fog. I remember The Fog from 1980, the original.
Heck yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis, and that was a good one. The Babadook. Never saw this one.
It's pretty good.
Bride of Frankenstein. I have seen this one with Boris Karloff as Frankenstein. Or was he Frankenstein? No.
Yeah.
He was Dr. Frankenstein. Well, he wasn't he was the monster. Was he? No, I can't remember. But I have seen this one. That's great. And there's Raw. We talked about that earlier. In the previous list, number 31. Then this is the original Dracula from 1931. I'm sorry. Never saw that one. Midsommar was freaking awesome. I like Florence Poe.
I never watched that.
It's really good. And I'm not a big fan of these kind of movies, like I've said. Excellent movie. Go. My brother was the one that wanted me to put this on there, and when he was up in town, we watched it together. It's probably this was probably the year before, right before he passed away. Well, last time he was in town, we watched this together. Very good movie. Very good movie. Don't Look Now from 1973. Look at Donald Sutherland.
That's a good one. Donald Sutherland. Yeah.
He's probably on so much acid right there.
Yeah.
Let the Right One In from 2008. I don't remember if I've seen this one. I've heard of it. The Innocents from 1961. I can't say I've watched that one. The Descent. I've seen The Descent.
The Descent was good. That was creepy.
It was. Well, look at the picture. You got that creepy dude in the background there. The Witch from 2015. I don't think I've heard of this one. There's 28 Days Later. This is the sequel, right? No, this is the original. 28 Days Later was the first one. This was a great movie. At number 23, Night of the Living Dead from 1968. The whole Night of the Living Dead series is just great. But this is the one from 1968, the original one, at number 22. There's Get Out at number 21.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. Number 20, Suspiria. I have never heard of that one, from 1977. I was 2 years old, so no. This movie, one of the classics, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is the original,
Yeah,
1974.
that's a good one.
The Omen. That is
I liked The Omen.
Yeah,
Damien.
Damien, that little fucking creepy kid. One of the best movies ever made, Psycho.
And all of these are based off of Ed Gein.
I know. There's Ring from 1998. This is the.
See, I think that should be higher. That movie creeped the hell out of me.
Oh yeah, the crab walk she did.
Yeah.
Blair Witch Project at number 15. There's the final scene right there where you're just standing there in the corner. Dawn of the Dead, great movie from 1978. Yeah. This is the original George Romero one from 78. Carrie, another great movie from the 70s. I think we're going to see a lot of these classics from the 70s now.
Yeah, we should. Carrie was good.
Yeah. The American Werewolf in London was a great movie.
Yep.
Number 12.
I'm glad that it's not the remake.
Me too. Rosemary's Baby. I never saw Rosemary's Baby.
I get why people consider it to be one of the best, but I don't really think it was.
Roman Polanski is a great director, but
yeah.
I never saw it.
I understand why people say it's up there. The Wicker Man was great.
Yeah, number 10, The Wicker Man, that was from 1973. Nightmare on Elm Street, the original, absolutely. 84. Yeah. This is great. It's a great movie. Wes Craven. This is when he was making his mark. Jaws at number 8. I think Jaws should be higher, but I agree with this.
I still just don't see Jaws as a horror movie.
I don't either, but I mean, if you're gonna, I guess that's where it's.
I get it, but
yeah,
I don't see it as that.
Exorcist, wow, number 7.
That should be higher.
Absolutely.
Now I'm kind of curious to see what the top 5 is.
Evil Dead 2. Oh God, yeah, Bruce Campbell movies are awesome.
Bruce Campbell's the man.
Bruce. This guy, yeah, this is no Bubba Hotep, but it's a Evil Dead 2, great movie. Scream, all right, I'll agree with that. I don't know if it's better than The Exorcist, but I agree it's in top. It should be top.
I was gonna say I don't think I would put it above The Exorcist.
Definitely top 5, though, in my opinion. Let's see, The Thing at number 4. It's good. I don't know if it being higher than The Exorcist.
I wouldn't put it in the top 5.
Halloween, all right, yes, number 3.
The original Halloween was good.
Yes. Alien.
The original Alien was
absolutely great. So you got John Carpenter, Ridley Scott. So what's the number 1 movie? You got any guesses? I bet you it's going to be Friday the 13th. Because that was not on this list.
I'd be so disappointed if it is.
Oh, The Shining. I forgot. Oh, there.
That's actually what I was hoping would be. Because this to me embodies every aspect of what a good horror movie should be.
Yes, absolutely.
There's jump parts, there's psychological, there's just so much, and Jack does such a great job.
Oh God, yeah, and Shelley Duvall's good too. I mean,
she actually looked like she actually sold the fact that she was terrified.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it just drove him crazy. And then Stanley Kubrick is just this is what he's known for. If you say his name, first movie I think of is The Shining.
Yeah,
yeah.
My brother and sister-in-law stayed there.
Oh, at the hotel.
Yeah,
it's in New Hampshire, isn't it?
No, Colorado.
No. Is it Colorado? I thought it was up in the. Yeah. Well, it was set in New England. I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So
okay.
So out of my list, a lot of some of these were on it. Obviously, I had The Exorcist. Obviously, I have The Shining.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I kind of did when you had asked us to do our best 5, I think mine has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. But I kind of did. There was a couple of things though that I did. I did the Conjuring movies.
Yeah, which
So in the Conjuring movies, I mean, there's if you're going like not in release date, but if you were to actually try and watch them like chronologically for the movies themselves, you start off with The Nun, Annabelle Creation, The Nun 2, Annabelle, then The Conjuring, then Annabelle Comes Home, then there's The Curse of La Llorona, The Conjuring 2, The Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It, and then the most recent Conjuring Last Rites.
Oh, all right.
All of them were very well done movies. I think my least favorites out of them were all the Annabelle movies, but the way that they all tied in and the story to it, and the fact that there is an Annabelle out there is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Two of mine that were on my list though that weren't on any of the lists that we saw was The Children of the Corn.
Oh, hell yeah.
I absolutely hated but loved Children of the Corn.
Didn't they make like 2 sequels to it? Or they tried to remake it?
Oh, there's a ton of them.
Yeah, I remember watching this. I remember my brother and sister were watching this when I was growing up, and my brother I came down the basement and he was like, "Yeah, you can sit and watch it." And it scared the shit out of me. I was like 5 years old or something at the time.
Yeah, Children of the Corn is a very underrated horror movie. And then one that I guess, I mean, I don't know if it's a true horror movie or not, but I included it anyways because it is, in my mind, one of the best movies ever. Is Seven.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Seven. I mean, it's got the 7 deadly sins. You've got the twisted murders, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could call it a suspense thriller. I mean, it's not really a horror movie, but that to me is one of the best movies ever made.
Oh,
that is such a good movie.
Oh, Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt were awesome in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
detectives and just
yeah.
The scene where
the
guy was
one that I guess it's one that tells the Firefly family story. There's a trilogy done by not quite. But it's a trilogy that was done by Rob Zombie, and it starts with The House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah.
And then it goes to Devil's Rejects and 3 from Hell. And that movie, Rob Zombie does horror very well.
Oh, his mind is twisted.
They're underrated movies. Like,
and they're low
House
budget.
of a Thousand Corpses, the first time I watched that, like, I was genuinely kind of disturbed by that movie. And I can understand why it didn't get a lot of credit and a lot of respect in it, but for me to watch a movie and kind of be genuinely disturbed watching a movie, like it was a messed up movie, but it was very good. And then with the Devil's Rejects, following the 3 people as now they are on the run after House of a Thousand Corpses. But that there's a scene kind of towards the end where they skin the boyfriend's face, put it on the girl like a mask, and then let her go. And she's like running, screaming. And you're sitting there kind of thinking like, oh, she's going to get away. She's going to get saved. She runs out into the street and just wham, gets smacked by a semi. So it's like the movies, they have kind of like the whole old Texas Chainsaw Massacre feel to them, but they're just really good.
Even the box art, looking at it, I mean, it looks like that old, like, I mean, this was 90s. I mean, you can look at that in the 80s.
Yeah.
know,
The
70s,
Shining, The Exorcist,
80s. Yeah,
80s.
yeah. No, not her.
Oh,
Um,
that bitch is a horror movie every time she starts her camera.
and we can watch a couple more of her videos if you want.
We don't have to.
But it'd be so much fun.
But no, I mean, dude, I love this time of year just because horror movies become so readily available. Like, all the streaming services start to put more of them on, and I can go for horror movies. I could watch horror movies all the time.
It is REVTOBER.
That might be the scariest one.
It is REVTOBER. I don't know, between that and that and that.
All right, no, that's the worst horror movie ever.
We haven't finished watching it yet.
And I'm okay with it.
I think Jesse's
I'm
finished
still
it.
a few episodes behind, and I have zero intention of catching up.
Yeah, I haven't watched anything either. There. All right. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna make it.
I'm still waiting. Like the Conjuring Last Rites recently came out, and that was a good one. But I'm really kind of waiting because we haven't had like that really good slasher horror movie.
Yeah,
here in the last few years.
We're getting. I mean, we've got to be.
We're kind of due for one. I mean, the Terrifier is kind of the most recent in that, but there's almost a comedic aspect to the Terrifier to me.
Yeah. Trying to see here. There was a few that I added to Plex just recently.
Yeah, I saw you recently added all the different VHS ones, and I'm gonna have to watch those.
Yeah, those are all there. I know I added those over time. Yeah, Good Boys, another about a dog. The House of Dynamite, Dead of Winter. I put the new Hand That Rocks the Cradle on there as well. I like the original.
I'll have to check that.
Yeah. All right. So before we go, I am going to make you watch one more of our girl. Because it's Halloween, we'll bust out the candy, pretzels, on her Hababichi.
Let me guess, she's going to say this is cost effective.
It's probably for game day. Go sports team. Hababichi.
Hababichi.
So Rice Krispies, Chex Mix, chocolate chips, marshmallows, pretzels.
It's cost effective, and she's already gone through like $12 in cereal.
And like all that butter. Awfully windy there. Alrighty, y'all.
Alrighty, now that we've got our peanut M&Ms onto the Blackstone with our mini pretzels, marshmallows, chocolate chips, Chex cereal, and Rice Krispies, I'm just coming in with a little bit of caramel sauce. I'm going to just add this in sparingly here and there. We're probably going to use this whole container because obviously we're making a larger batch today. But you can
make this other times?
this if you're not a caramel fan. You could use some Werther's Originals. The choices with this are
I wouldn't make
just
this to begin
endless.
with.
Alrighty, I'm just going to put a little bit of ground cinnamon in. We've got some cinnamon already on those cinnamon Chex, but this is going to just bring a nice fall flavor to all of this. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit of nutmeg on here. Gosh, this already smells absolutely incredible.
I doubt that.
And I'm choosing to do a little bit of apple pie spice.
Is there anything coming out?
You can leave these off. You can put whatever spices you want. Alrighty. Now for the fun part, I am just going to grab my Hababichi flippers and we are going to start mixing this all together. This is such a fun treat. You can do this at Christmas.
If all you're doing is mixing it together, why do you lay it all out in
summer, for back to school. This is just an all-around good time. Such an easy way to do this with the Blackstone, our chocolate, our pretzels.
Or you could just put
We've
this
got
on a
the
cookie sheet and
M&Ms
put it in the
here.
oven.
We've got our caramel drizzle, and we're just going to get all of this
Drizzle?
combined together,
There's no drizzle.
mixed
I'll
up
lick your shot of it.
really, really well. The fun part about this is it's totally customizable. You can use regular M&Ms, you can use peanut M&Ms, you can use whatever kind of candy you like.
Can I use
just
Reese's
happen to
Pieces?
have the peanut ones at
No.
home, but of course I do love
They're
the
not
peanut
M&Ms.
butter as well. Just so
Got
tasty.
them in the corner.
And look at how easily this is melting together. That chocolate, those marshmallows, our pretzels.
I wonder if they just throw
It's
these
gonna be
away when
so yummy, y'all.
the spatulas
So
away when they're
tasty.
done instead of having to clean these.
All right, now that we've got this all
Ew.
well combined and tossed, I
That's what my
have
ass
just
sounded
got
like,
my
that
container
night, too.
here. Of course, you can put this in any kind of container that you prefer. I'm just using a pan that'll be easy to transfer it with, easy to take it to go to church, to
Go to
a birthday
church.
party. You know, it's a great on-the-go container. But you know, you could also form this into whatever shape you're interested in. I've seen a lot of really cool cakes recently in the shape of dinosaurs. And this is just such a fun way to treat yourself and your family. Now I'm just gonna get this a little bit smashed down
You already have it
evenly
smashed.
here. That looks really, really
That's
good.
absolutely disgusting.
Perfect. Add a few more M&Ms
More
on top
M&Ms.
just for color. So fun. And these could be little dinosaur eggs. I'm gonna come in with just some sprinkles. to
And the
give this
sprinkles,
a
of
pop of color, a pop of festiveness.
Pop
Put a little
of
pink on there too, because I love it. Alrighty, I'm just gonna set this into my fridge until it hardens. Alrighty, after just a couple hours in the fridge, our treat is ready to enjoy. Now this would just be so perfect for any kind of occasion, a birthday party, a holiday party.
No.
And I'm gonna just come right on
gonna
in
use a
here.
butcher.
Marty suggested the cleaver.
The cleaver. Of course Marty did.
He's hoping you'd cut your hand off.
Now I'm just gonna use my metal spatula
No, it's not your
Ooh.
Don't you
Hababichi
need a
flipper.
Hababichi flipper?
under here. Oh yeah, we did it. Look at this gorgeous piece. Now,
Good
wouldn't
work.
this make a great gift for a friend, for a family? It's such a good
I'm gonna
party
wrap that
treat.
in wrapping
Or you
paper
can just
and break your teeth.
keep a piece by the side of your bed
I'd be
and
down
nibble
there
on it when you
pissed
want a
with
little
anybody
snack.
that gave me that.
Oh, this is so good. You gotta
What a-
try it.
Want somebody to hit her over the head with it.
Knock her ass out.
Oh. This is what I think of where's it at? Forgot we keep having those. All right.
I
I've
can
had
tell
enough.
you what it's not.
Oh, awesome.
No, definitely not fall awesome. All right. I'm gonna call it a night. We'll be off next week since it's Halloween. And it's the end of REVTOBER, unfortunately. But we'll be back in 2 weeks. It would be the 7th, I believe, of November.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So, all right. That's all I got. I guess I'll be chatting with you soon.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna jump. I gotta go pick up the kid.
Awesome. Take care. Hi, Beth.
Hi.
Later.
Rev says hi.
Hi, Brenda.
See ya.
That's it.